Yeah, just give your understanding what exactly the manual testing you are thinking in your point of view. Okay.
So manual test is like a human tester without the use of automation testing.
So
I
the
mean, any tool, yeah,
Mhm. Human interaction is required.
yeah, it involves manually, like checking software applications and defects, errors, and functionality issues, everything.
Everything we are checking a manual.
Yeah,
Okay. So if I'm opening one application, for example, I'm launching an Amazon application. If I'm searching for one product, after searching the product, so let me add here. I'm just logging to the Amazon portal. Then I'm just checking today's deals. What is the deals today? And if you're good at purchasing of any one of these items, just select that particular item. So add that into the cart. So once you add this information into the cart, go to the cart and place the order. So I just achieved all these activities manually, right? So everything
yes.
I'm doing manually. So I'm just opening the browser. I'm opening Amazon application, checking the things, add items to the cart and purchasing of item. Everything is manual approach, correct? Okay. This is nothing but a manual testing. So coming to the real-time point of view team, if you are going to work on any kind of application, okay, any kind of application, we're just checking that application is giving a best performance to the customers or not. We're just checking the quality of the application. Now, this is a which page? What is the page team I opened in my application? Let me go
The
back to
page.
the page. Now, so what is the page? Which page it is?
It's sign-in page.
This is the sign-in page. So what exactly we do in this sign-in page?
We need to enter manually that credentials, whatever that mail and your password.
We'll enter
Manually enter it.
email ID or mobile number here, and then we do a click operation and continue. Okay. So if you're entering your email ID password team, directly you'll enter your email ID and you'll continue with the things. So when I'm trying to log in with one of my best friend credentials, is that possible? Okay, so I know my best friend's email ID. I don't know what exactly the password of that person. So when I'm trying to log in with that person email ID, I'm facing like issue. So if someone is trying to access your account in Amazon, is it possible to access that? No, right? Okay. So I don't know, team. Instead of entering a mobile number, you just entered a 5-digit mobile number and then you are doing click operation and continue. Is this valid format to accept this feed? No, right? So we cannot find an account with that mobile numbers. The feeling of that, in a testing point of view, we are just checking email ID mobile field text box is working perfectly or not. That is nothing but testing. Okay. So here I'm able to see email or mobile phone number, text message. Okay, this is perfectly fine. So when I'm entering some invalid email ID, it has to throw an error message, correct? So without throwing an error message, if it is going to the next page, that means it is invalid, right? Just let us assume like that. Okay, so first you have to enter some input here and verify that particular text box is working as expected or not. If any unauthorized person is trying to enter some invalid data here, they are trying to access the other person's details. See, the Tosca is saying like, sorry, Amazon is saying like we cannot find an account with that mobile number. So how many digits of mobile number it is? 9 digits only. Is that valid number? What is the number of digits of mobile number team? Mobile number, how many digits of mobile number?
And then
10 digit. If now what I'm doing, I'm just trying to access this one into the 4 digits. Is that possible? 9 digits. Is that possible? Tosca is throwing an error message. So we are not finding your account in our database. So could you please try to log in with your valid email ID and mobile number? This is what the expectation is. So in testing point of view, we are checking this particular text box field is accepting a valid data or invalid data or combinations of valid and invalid data combinations. That is the thing I'm doing manual as of now. I just give the different user ID here. I'm trying to log in with that. So Tosca is throwing an error message. Yes, this is expected. So again, I'm logging with a different email ID. So I'm just trying to log in with that. So again, Tosca is throwing an error message. Yes, this is also expected. If Amazon is not giving an error message, now what happens? ఒకవేళ అమెజాన్ మనకి ఎర్రర్ మెసేజ్ ఇవ్వకపోతే ఏమవుతుంది? ఎవరైనా లాగిన్ చేసుకోగలరు కదా? Then what is the security of that application? మన పర్సనల్ డీటెయిల్స్ కి సెక్యూరిటీ ఉండాలి కదా? ఓకే. సో ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మొత్తం మనం టెస్టింగ్ చేస్తాం. We always do the testing like this only. So coming to manual testing, if you're giving an input data manually, if you're testing the application manually, it takes a lot of time. To overcome this, so the market, the automation is in the picture. So manual testing, always human interaction is required. So let us take it as an example. You're going to the RS Brothers. You're just going to the RS Brothers and you're just purchasing some items. So how much time it will occupy? Is this manual testing or automation testing? Traveling to the RS Brothers and then you are parking your bike or car and then you are going inside to the mall and then you are purchasing some items or dresses or something. Then you are going back to your home. How much time it is taking to manual testing? Is this time consuming process or take my need response?
Yes, it is.
It is a very time consuming process. So hardly it takes 3 hours of time to do the shopping, everything. But instead of wasting the time, so can we achieve this one in automation? So for example, to do these activities, you are spending around 3 hours of time. But when you coming to the automation, if you are using any application like Amazon application or Mindra application or Geo applications, you are just taking these applications. Each application is giving some services to the customers, right? So how much time it will take? 1 hour to place the order. Maybe it takes 3 to 4 days of time to deliver that product to the house. Correct? So team, in automation, we do have a lot of flexibilities, lot of things to work on automation point of view. Lot is nothing but we can reduce the time. So within a fraction of seconds, we do the automation. And what are the scripts is automated by one person. So rest of the persons is able to execute those particular test cases as well. Okay. So coming to Selenium, these many automation tools is available. One is Selenium, another one is Raft is another automation, and another one is UFT is another automation, and one of the automation as a Tosca. These all are the different kind of automation tools. Okay. So coming to Selenium, anyone having an idea on Selenium? Is anyone having an experience on Selenium team? At least idea? Okay. Let me give a bullet points here. Using Selenium automation, we always automate web applications. Web application is nothing but web-based projects only. What are the projects we are automating in a web application? So we always automate those kind of applications using a Selenium automation. I'm just giving differences between Selenium, Raft, UFT, and Tosca. Okay. To work with the Selenium automation, must you have to learn the Java programming language or Python programming language or C Sharp. So, or C Sharp, you have to learn all these things. So coming to here, Tim. So learning of programming language is a very difficult task for everyone. Okay. Even basics of the things also, it's a very difficult task. So as of now, you people are in a comfort zone. So then you are jumping to upskill your skill set to the another languages or another platform. Must we choose a comfortable zone again? Okay. But in Selenium point of view, always we required any one of these programming language based on the project team. Okay. Let us coming to here. The another way is here. It is a free source. So no need to pay any amount to work with the Selenium automation. So it is a free source tool. Everyone can start working on the Selenium. Okay. But the drawback is here always we automate only web applications. Coming to the Raft, even Raft also same team. So we do automate only web applications. Web application and desktop applications. So we automate both these things and we require Java programming language. So Java is required for this one and this is a license too. We need to pay some amount to the companies. So the other companies, so Bank of America. So you just pay some amount to the Bank of America to utilize the services of Raft automation. So coming to the UFT, using UFT also will automate a web-based applications and desktop-based application. Every tool is having some limitations too. So to work with this, we require VB scripting language. And this is also licensed tool. So we need to purchase this tool from the HP company. Okay. So let us coming to the Tosca point of view. Tosca is a codeless. So we'll automate here a number of applications. So we do the automation of SAP. All SAP based, all modules is included. So we'll do the automation of Salesforce based applications, web based application, desktop based applications. So we do the automation of Microsoft Dynamics. So we do the automation of Oracle related applications and mobile applications. And we do the automation of API. So we do automation of database. So you can automate DB and we'll do the services, microservices. So like this team, we do the automation approximately 250 types of application. 250 types of application using Tosca. So Tosca use చేసుకొని మనం మార్కెట్ లో 250 types of applications ని automate చేయొచ్చు. So we do the automation of these many application categories in a real time. Okay. And coming to here, do we need to learn any coding language? So no coding. So code-free language. You can say code-free tool. So no need to learn any coding language. So it is very comfortable for everyone who are came from different backgrounds, like a civil background or mechanical or electronics. So what are the background you are having? So any background people can learn this particular tool easily. We can train this tool to the other people also very easily too. So no need to depend upon after getting an opportunity, no need to depend upon others how to start working on the Tosca, to write the logics, to get the information. That such a kind of dependency is not there in Tosca point of view. So that is the awesome thing in a Tosca, and that is the reason the companies and the projects are migrating to Tosca, Selenium to Tosca, and Selenium to UFT to Tosca. So what are the projects they already built using Selenium? So they are migrating to Tosca. What are the projects they build in UFT? They are migrating to Tosca. Okay. And in Tosca, we have some ultimate features. So this is acting as a test management tool. And this is acting as a test automation tool. And we do the integration. So Tosca with integration is possible. Tosca with the Jira, Tosca with the HPALM, Tosca with the solution manager. Yes, this kind of integration is possible here. Tosca with Qtest. These all are the test management tools. And Tosca with the Jenkins. So continuous integration is also possible. Tosca with the Jenkins, Tosca with the Bambus. So Tosca with the other integration tools also possible using Tosca automation. Okay. So these all are the best features, the highlight features in Tosca. Many questions as of now. ఎవరికైనా ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయండి? హలో ఉన్నారా?
Yeah. So about the last point, Tosca with the Jira, Tosca with the cutest ఉన్నాయి కదా. సో ఈ కోర్స్లో ఈ పాయింట్స్ కూడా కవర్ చేస్తారు. I mean upcoming sessions.
So these all are the ultimate features, but we are not covering this integration part in the Tosca training part. ఈ ట్రైనింగ్ లో మనం ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ అనేది కవర్ చేయట్లేదు. ఓకే.
Thanks.
యా, వెల్కమ్. So coming to here, Tim, this is the ultimate features in Tosca. So Tosca is a very easiest tool to learn everyone. So we are able to understand very easily also. So every automation tool is having some limitations. Okay, so that is the reason that Tricentis is one of the software company. So they introduced to the market that is a Tosca automation. So this Tosca is providing ultimate features to the customer. Clear? Now coming to the training point of view, team. So what are the points we are going to cover as a part of the training? So highlights, let me write a highlights of training. So what are the concepts I'm covering as a part of this training? So topics, what are the topics we covered as a part of Tosca testing? So I'll cover web applications, I'll cover a desktop based applications, and I'll cover around API testing and SAP testing and database. I'll cover these 5 application category as per this training platform. And coming to the duration of this particular training, around 45 days to 40 to 45 days. So approximately it increases up to 40 to 45 days. This is the duration of this entire training. And coming to the installation of Tricentis Tosca, yes, we'll give the installation of Tricentis Tosca. So we will take care of this all the stuff installation and Tosca installation. So this is a paid tool, right? So we have to purchase some license activation. We'll give here the license activation also around 3 to 4 months. They'll give around 3 to 4 months of license activation to you to do the practical sessions from your side. Okay. So coming to here, so daily assignments, will assign the assignments so you can start working on that assignment. So doubt sessions every week, we have a doubt sessions, what type of questions you are facing while doing a practical sessions. And finally, last and final one, resume preparation, how to prepare the resumes. So how to prepare the resumes and mock interviews is also covered as a part of this training. These all are the highlights of training team. And one more point I missed here, certifications of Tricentis Tosca. In Tosca, the Tricentis company is providing some certifications. So I'll just explain those all certifications here. Will support you to clear these all certifications. One is Automation Specialist Level 1 and Automation Specialist Level 2 and SAP certification. That's it. Any questions?
Is this certifications free or paid certifications?
Part of course fees only, okay? No need to pay any additional amount to do the certifications. And this certification is also free of cost. No need to pay any amount to the scientists as well as of now. Maybe they are planning to make this one also paid one, probably this financial year, or I'm not sure, maybe next year. Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Sure.
So coming to Tosca point of view, team, I'll give you one example to you how the Tosca is working fine for you. So let me go to Tosca Commander. This is the Tosca Commander. So version of Tosca, currently I'm using this version is 16th version, 15th version and 2023.1 and 2023.2. So these all are the recent versions, team. So currently I'm using a 15th version of Tricentis Tosca. So you will get a 16th version. మీరు ఒకవేళ 16th version లో practice చేయొచ్చు. Okay. Next, how to start working on this Tosca. So there is no coding here, team. So you can see, let me show you one example to you. I'm just expanding this one. Are you able to see any coding here? Nothing, right? Are you able to see any coding here? There is no coding, right? Okay. So here there is no coding, team, no need to learn any programming languages. Simply we can execute the script directly. Tosca do the automation instead of human interaction. Okay, we are just avoiding the human interaction. What are the steps we are doing in a manual point of view? We are just keeping all those steps into a Tosca point of view. Okay. So for example, we'll take an example. I'll go with this particular example only. Let me take one template. So Excel file. Go to this email. Sorry, I don't want to open this one. Open temp folder. So my temp file is having a couple of test cases. Team, everyone able to see test cases? These all are the manual test cases. Okay. These all are the manual test cases. So what are the manual test cases are built by the manual test engineer. So you are able to see these manual test cases. Once you build these manual test cases now, so this is the prerequisite for automation. So who are working as automation, they'll get these kind of templates in their bucket. So they start working on this. Okay. So the first step by step, first understand the functionality of this entire test case. And after understanding of all the functionality, you can start directly working on Tosca point of view. Okay. The first one is open URL. So this is the test data open URL. Just open the application URL. After opening an application URL, so they are telling like wait for 2 seconds to load the page. So sometimes that application is up and sometimes that application is down. So that is the reason they mentioned clearly to wait for 2 seconds to load the page. Okay. Next, click on login. So click on login. Again, wait for 2 seconds to load the page. Then enter the email ID and enter the password. Then click on login button. So then again click on logout here, close the browser. So these all are the manual test steps. So I just opened a browser And are you able to see the login? Click on login and enter email ID password. Then click on login button. Then close logout. This is what the steps they mentioned in a manual test case document. Now we have to automate this particular scenario in Tosca point of view. To automate this scenario, we always go to the Tosca and this is the module section. We do the scanning and then we do the development of our test case. So to create any test case, team, go to your new test case. Check out that particular test case. I'll tell you all this stuff, team, but as a sample, I'm just giving this example. I'm just naming as a login functionality. So in this login functionality, the first option is here. Open URL, correct? To open application URL, the Tricent is giving a default inbuilt standard module. That is the open URL standard module. మనకి Tricent వాళ్ళు default గా కొన్ని standard modules ఇచ్చారు. అందులో open URL అనే ఒక standard module ఉంది. Okay. Pick that standard module, drag and drop. So if you know completely drag and drop activities team, that is fine to work with the Tosca compiler. సో మీ అందరికి డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ ఒక్కటి బాగా వచ్చింది అంటే చాలు మనం టోస్కాలో వర్క్ చేయడానికి దట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రైమరీ థింగ్. డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ యాక్టివిటీస్ వస్తే చాలు మనం టోస్కాలో ఈజీగా వర్క్ చేయొచ్చు. సో టీమ్ యూఆర్ఎల్ లాంచ్ అయిపోయింది. యూఆర్ఎల్ని ఇక్కడ మనం పేస్ట్ చేసేసుకుందాం. గో బ్యాక్ టు యువర్ మాడ్యూల్ సెక్షన్. సో సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ మాడ్యూల్. అగైన్ ఐమ్ షోయింగ్ యూ. అగైన్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చూపిస్తాను ఎలా డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ చేయాలి అనేది. సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ మాడ్యూల్. Drag this module and go to your test case and drop here. Just drop here. See, one module test step is added. Okay. So now I successfully completed the first step. Open URL test step is successfully completed. Then what is the next step? So next step is wait for 2 seconds to load the page. To wait time, again మనకి Tricent వాళ్ళు స్టాండర్డ్ మాడ్యూల్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నారండి. టైమింగ్ కూడా T-box wait is available. Drag and drop this T-box wait to your test case. Drag and drop, nothing. Just select, drag this one and go to test case section and drop here. So 2 seconds అంటే టోస్కాలో మనము టైమింగ్స్ ని మిల్లీ సెకండ్స్ లో డీకోడ్ చేస్తాము. 2000 milliseconds. 2 seconds అంటే 2000 milliseconds. 2000 milliseconds వెయిట్ చేయమని చెప్తున్నాను. After that, click on login hyperlink. So this login hyperlink is completely belongs to application specific. Okay. So ఈ అప్లికేషన్ ఏదైతే లాగిన్ మనకి డిఫైన్ చేసి ఉన్నారో ఈ లాగిన్ ని స్కాన్ చేసుకోవాలి. Go to your module section. Right click on here. Scan application. Select this application, click on scan. So we required only a login hyperlink team. So here you can see what are the controls this web page is holding. All the controls are loaded here. Okay. Select this login hyperlink and click on this checkbox. After click operation on checkbox, here you can see the selected item is unique. So no need to do any additional stuff. Once the control is unique, save this module, close this window. So one module is created here. This is a your store module. This module is holding here login hyperlink. Select this module and drag and drop this module to test case and drop here. So team, after dragging and dropping here, click on login. So we always do a click operation on login. Expand this, enter the duration. So after completion of login hyperlink, again they are telling like wait for 2 seconds to load the page. Okay. So already I added T-box wait. So that is the reason I'm keeping here a 2000 milliseconds wait time. Okay. So then click on login hyperlink and then enter email ID, password, login. So I don't have this email ID text box, password text box, login button into Tosca. So do one thing, go to the module section and then scan those particular controls in a Tosca point of view. Select the application, click on scan. So here you can see email ID text box, password text box and the login hyperlink. Otherwise use here a select on screen option. Enable select on screen, click on condensed. So select email ID field and select password field and then click on login. So click on advanced arrow now. So deselect select on screen. Seems like all are unique properties still. Email ID, password, login, everything is unique only. Finally, save this module and close this window. So one more module is created in a module section. So select this module, drag and drop this module to test case and drop here. And expand it, enter the email ID. But team, here they mentioned clearly which email ID they are going to enter. Okay, you have to use only that particular email ID. So here they are mentioning like qicon@gmail.com, next @123. Okay, so I'll just enter here email ID. Next @123. Finally, click operation on login. Once we do a click operation on login team, so what is the next step? Click on logout. So let me do a click on manually. So now I'm able to see here a logout hyperlink. So I don't have, so మనకి logout hyperlink module section లో లేదు కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ స్కాన్ చేసుకోవాలి. Scan that module attribute. Select this application and click on scan. And drag and drop this one to bit down, select on screen and select this logout hyperlink and deselect this one. Save this module. Finally, close this window. So go to here team. One more module is created. Drag and drop this module to test case and drop here. So click on logout. Once we do a click operation on logout, so that means one more point undandi ikkada. Enable close the browser. So to click on closing of browser, so మనకి ట్రైసెంటిస్ వాళ్ళు స్టాండర్డ్ మాడ్యూల్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేశారు క్లోజ్ చేసుకోవడానికి. Go to the standard modules and HTML. So under HTML మనకి close browser ఉంటుంది. Drag and drop this close browser to your test case and drop here. ఇక్కడ మనకి టైటిల్ ఆఫ్ ది పేజ్. ఈ పేజ్ లో టైటిల్ ఏంటి ఇక్కడ? సో యువర్ స్టోర్ అనేది టైటిల్ అన్నమాట. జస్ట్ ఎంటర్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ టైటిల్. Go to Tosca. Your store is the title, right? Just enter your star. That's it. So team, this is a one end-to-end test case అన్నమాట. సో మనం మాన్యువల్ గా ఉన్న స్టెప్స్ అన్ని స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ టోస్కాల్ ఆటోమేట్ చేస్తూ వెళ్ళిపోయినాము. సో దీన్ని మాన్యువల్ టెస్ట్ స్టెప్స్ అంటారు. సో ఆటోమేషన్ స్క్రిప్టింగ్ అనేది మనకు కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి లెట్స్ డూ ద రన్. సో ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయడానికి ముందు నేను బ్రౌజర్ ఇవన్నీ క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ క్లోజింగ్ దిస్ విండో. లెట్ మీ రన్ ది స్క్రిప్ట్. సో టీమ్ ఓపెన్ URL ఓపెన్ అయింది. సో 2 seconds వెయిట్ చేస్తుంది. దెన్ లాగిన్ పైన క్లిక్ చేస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఈమెయిల్ ఐడి పాస్వర్డ్ ఎంటర్ చేసుకొని లాగిన్ బటన్ ని క్లిక్ చేస్తుంది. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ఇట్ డూ అ క్లిక్ ఆపరేషన్ ఆన్ లాగౌట్. సో మనకి బ్రౌజర్ కూడా క్లోజ్ అయిపోతుంది. So that's it, team. So are you able to see any coding in this particular test case? Once we done the development in the real time, also same procedure, we drag and drop this one into the execution list. After
Where we can see that past test cases, like now we did right.
This is the scratchbook execution you're able to see here.
Okay.
Green color tick mark.
Okay.
If the test case is failed, definitely throw an error message. Okay. So finally, we do one thing. We'll go to your here and we'll drag and drop that into that execution list as well. Let me do checkout. Go to your test case, drag and drop this one to execution and drop here. So new execution list is created. Login functionality. Right click on here, run.
Okay. Again, it is opening new page.
Yeah, here it is open a new window and it launched the application URL.
Good.
It is working in a Chrome. Executed successfully, team. But this one is executed in a Chrome. Okay.
Okay.
But if I change this browser parameter to Edge now, directly do the execution. If I execute the same script in Edge browser, yes, it do the execution in Edge as well. So new tab is open.
So basically, Tosca is related to web pages only, right? Like we.
Not only web pages, Tosca is related to any kind of applications.
I mean, we need like we can check the data quality, data related things here.
Everything, yes.
Okay, for example, we have a Oracle DBS, then we can validate the table. There we can check null values, duplicate values. Is it possible for you?
Yes, it's possible.
Okay.
So we'll connect to the database Oracle and we'll validate the data.
See, okay, fine. So earlier I worked with ETL Q test manager. So that's what I'm.
Okay. To connect to the particular database, we required other ODBC data source setup. Okay. So just do the setup manually, then run the SQL statements and validate the data. That is possible.
Okay, got it.
So team, that's it. So once that execution is done, we'll export these reports as well. Right click on here, print report, execution entries with a detailed log. Click on start. I'm just adding these options team. So one export reporting is exported to my local system. So this is the report which I executed now. So created date is 21/3/2024. So this is the test cases, number of test cases, sum chart. and what is the start time and what is the end time and executed by who? ఎవరు execute చేశారు? So this is the entire test case development steps flow.
This is the final report to submit
Yes,
business team, right?
yes.
Okay.
So no need to generate a report manually. So already Tosca is creating a report here. So we just export that report format and we'll share this to the client customer. Clear? Tim, any questions for me as of now?
No problem.
So this is the way to export the report in Tosca. So we just export this report and we'll share it to the client. So in Tosca, in real time also we do same thing. Nothing is different from this example in real time example. So we just create the module and then we drag and drop to the test case section and then we drag and drop to execution and then we execute the script. That's it. Okay, once that execution is done, we'll export the report to the local system and we'll attach this document in a via email and we'll share this document to the customer. This is what we do in a real time as well. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Any questions, tips?
So how many days it will take, ma'am, this course?
This course will take around 40 to 45 days, Srikanth.
Okay.
So because I'm giving in-depth knowledge on Tricentis Tosca, it's not like a training session, what is what, okay? So I'll
Okay.
just give a completely practical sessions, everyday assignment. So these all are the assignment sheets and our previous batches are following these things. So, and then I'll give you every Word document. So what are the concepts we are discussing on a daily basis? We'll give that entire daily basis concept like this. So then you are able to understand easily what is happening in Tosca, everything. Okay. So if you learn these 40 days of training, so this will help you while after getting a job also, no need to depend upon others. So you can keep around 3 to 4 years of experience on Tosca.
Okay. So what about placements, ma'am? Like, can we ask here?
Yeah, so placement assistance is available. So a couple of people is already joined in most of the MNC companies, our students. Okay. So they are sharing, we have on job portal, they are sharing their requirements to that portal. So we will share that entire information to the students. Okay. If anyone is looking for opportunity, we just give the path. So once a company is hiring the Tosca engineers, then you are the responsible person to apply the job and to get clearance of interviews to place a offer letter. Okay. It's a kind of only assistance only. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Any other questions, team, rest of the people?
I mean, do we have any calls like current job opportunities for this? Like,
So currently it's a financial year, right? Probably April, May, it start a job openings on Tosca. Even you know the market, so a lot of recession is going on in US and India as well, right? So
yeah.
take some time to get openings on the any kind of technology, not only this. Okay.
Yes. Understood.
Okay, Tim. So that's it for today's class. Tomorrow also we do have class in same time. Hmm? Please come up with the questions and please speak, Tim. Okay. Thank you so much for joining everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you all. Bye.